Having a rough time trying to cope with the recent set of events and the inconvenience of now having to go to court because of my brother's mental illness. Um, I remember discussing this with my dad, and my dad, and I just feeling heartbroken that my brother and I are not getting along, and that he's mentally challenged. It's kind of like having a brother who's a little slow or retarded, but in this instance, he's not retarded. He was born with hyaline membrane disease and wasn't breathing so well, and maybe was a little slow. But in this instance, it's dealing with somebody who didn't respect his own mom and dad, didn't respect me, um, and is a trained killer. He was a paratrooper. My brother is a violent person full of rage. So the concept that he was trying to manipulate of me letting him stay here for free was absolutely ridiculous. He's just incapable of getting along with me or anybody else. That's why he has been living alone, wherever he's living, and lying to us and constantly asking for money. And the thought of him having any type of property ownership here is ridiculous. That's not what my dad wanted, and it's just it's upsetting because it's me taking time out now to go to court once again for Andreas, like he forced my dad to, and I'm shocked that the judge didn't remember. He's the same judge that had him evicted here 5 years ago. I mean, I'm just shocked that this whole case is even being prolonged, and that Andreas is denying that there's a will. It's saying that it was somehow coerced or some other bullshit that he's trying to say. He's ill, and it's just been hard for me to imagine how my brother didn't even visit my dad when he's dying. Instead, he breaks in here and basically takes my dad's cameras and starts this whole rant of how I need to let him stay here for free and he needs to sell these cameras. Meanwhile, he's got tons of shit of his own he could sell, and he's got a full-time job. So it's just really unfortunate, and I guess you just got to say to yourself, hey, my brother's he's mentally ill, he's challenged, and this is what's going on. But it's just heartbreaking. And it was heartbreaking for my father too. All these years, he never took care of my dad. He attacked us. I mean, for crying out loud, the kid attacked us, and he made my dad spend his life savings to get him out of jail repeatedly. Repeatedly, people were calling up saying they're going to press charges against my brother. I mean, and he constantly had these orders of protections from so many people. My wife is terrified of him. I hope he gets help he needs. I really do. I can't help him. I can give him some money when I sell artwork, but I can't help him. I can't have him stay here, and I cannot have him have ownership of anything here. Not even half of it. That's not what my dad wanted, and that would not be a good idea. He's not responsible or respectful, and he has no interest in the artwork or the house. And he insulted my dad time and time again, and it's just sad because I try to be the bigger person and to love him and to be generous and kind, but he's so full of anger, and the military must have just made his head into scrambled eggs because he's in some delusion, some kind of like teenage adolescent fantasy world, and it's sad, and it's my brother, and he doesn't have anybody but me. He really doesn't, and it's just a shame. It's been bothering me all day.